Welcome back, listeners. This is the Hip Pause Podcast, episode number 59. Today, we got a big one. He's a big boy. Whether you like him or not, it's KSI.
Yeah, big boy, big pants.
I'm here with my co-host. His name's David. You can say hi.
Hey, guys.
And my name's Iman. How y'all doing? How are you doing in
I always
particular?
feel like a little kid when you say, oh, with my co-host here. I'm like, hey, it's me. I'm a guest on the podcast.
Yeah, I like it that way.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Hey, you can do the intro if you want, David.
I know, but I always say no, don't I?
Yeah, it's because you're always singing, you know.
I can mix it up. I'm going to do the finale. Confirm.
What? You can't. You do this as well.
Just
you're
take
like
the big ones.
You're not in it at all. You're just like, yeah, well, you do that, and then suddenly, episode number 50, episode number 60, like you come in as if you're the big dog.
Just got to get that bread.
Come on, I've been grinding out these intros this whole time.
No, you haven't. You've been using that same MP3 that you saved on the first episode.
That is true. Imagine a podcast that did that.
No, there's definitely.
I know some have like a intro.
Pre-recorded one.
Yeah, mostly have music though. I think it's pretty lame. TBH.
Yeah.
This whole thing is pretty much recorded anyway.
Yeah, this is still the intro right now.
This is it, yeah. It's all part of the intro. It's all the intro until like 10 minutes left when we talk about KSI.
Exactly. Trust me, we don't need 10 minutes. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, but first, we'll be covering our weeks. And we got a couple of scorcher videos of the week. And then we'll get into KSI, all right? So,
yeah.
Don't get...
And like I said, I'm good at intros. Should probably intro Hip Pause.
Who said you're good at intros? What are you even on about?
The Hip Pause podcast.
Suddenly you're revising me on the intros now. You never even do them. Man, okay. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. We're podcast about YouTube. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, if you ever figured after 59 episodes, jeez.
Yeah.
We kind of like YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, this week, nothing interesting from me.
Oh, great. Good start, David.
That's how I love to start it.
Make something up.
I got to lower your expectations. All right.
Oh, they're already low, at least for me, okay?
Okay, good. So I can't really recall what I've done this week. I mean, I went to Sussex, nothing really special.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty dull.
Yeah, pretty countryside, lots of like more horses than cars, I swear. That's where I used to live.
What?
Yeah, a lot of people ride horses on the main road, like not just police.
What?
Is that not normal?
In Sussex, really?
Yeah,
it's not even like that far in the countryside.
You would think so,
Is
right?
it? No, it's not.
Nah, so West Sussex is not. I don't know. I'll just
Okay.
Every time we are like always behind a family.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I thought I would start by saying, do you know why I've been going to the gym?
Let's see.
Give me your best 3 guesses.
Okay, you want to look bigger.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because I remember when you were eating lard because you wanted to look bigger. That was an interesting choice.
No, I was taking on Polish culture, actually. But you wouldn't know about that.
I'll tell you what.
With your ignorant...
Hey, give me a break, okay? That Polish bacon lard is pretty damn
Pretty
tasty.
good,
I'll
pretty
give you
good.
that. Okay. That's guess number 1. Guess number 2, like you actually want to feel healthier. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm just a general option. Like I don't think that's true for you.
You desperately need options. I think that's.
Wait. I see. Because we're a YouTube podcast, so you just want more content for your channel.
I just want a reason to talk about my week.
Yeah. All right, go on then.
None of
What
those
is it?
options. So,
Here we
at the end of this year, and I'm saying this live, so you know this is happening.
Ooh, okay.
It's not live.
Okay.
But I am going to be a subject for life drawing.
No way!
Yeah.
You're actually doing it.
I'm gonna do it this year.
Have you booked it or anything?
I have spoken with quite a few people. 2 people have turned me down.
Okay. What did they say?
One needed proper experience.
Hmm.
Then I went to like a amateur drawing one, and that one was actually quite easy to get into. But they told me the poses I would have to do.
Oh.
And doing those for 30 minutes non-stop with a 5-minute interval were kind of like, oh, that's actually uncomfortable.
Like what poses?
A lot of them are just, I don't want to say degrading because it's probably good for the artist, but I would not want to like a fetal position is fine. But then some of them were requesting that I have my legs like completely wide open, as if I was giving birth.
Okay.
But then like whilst arching it, like having both my arms on the floor.
Oof,
so
man,
almost like a
hard,
yoga pose.
Damn.
So they could get lots of like curvature to draw. I don't know. But then the third one, which is what I'm really banking on, is in Ballums, called place is called the Exhibit.
You're just telling everyone.
Oh yeah, oh,
guys, come down, end of the year.
On January
come see
the 1st,
David.
Yeah, they are quite like they will just see what they can work with. Maybe they just need people more than we've got options. So they said, "Oh yeah, no, seems to be fine. We'll just ask you to try a couple 3, and whichever of the 3 you can do, we'll just put you a slot in for you."
Damn,
I think it's because they do a lot more sessions quite often.
Okay, because you had told me like you wanted to do it like a bucket list kind of thing. So damn, okay, that's pretty interesting. You actually made some progress on this, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't need to be,
Yeah, but it's more for me, to be fair.
Yeah, okay, fine. Because I remember going to live drawing before, and
you've actually gone to a class.
Yeah, we did it at school.
At what age?
At underage.
Interesting.
I guess like 6th form.
I don't know.
Maybe even a bit much? Younger. But yeah, we did it. I had models, men and women came and posed and stuff.
Yeah,
it was pretty fun actually. It's pretty fun.
So where is that image right now?
The image,
or what? Okay, actually, what you drew.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not the best artist.
Yeah,
we didn't save those ones. It's all up here, man.
Yeah, I'll never forget her.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to doing it again. So that's good. At the end of the year, I'll be come down. My charcoals. Would you
do a live episode?
Question.
A live commentary for the episode.
If you booked it all in, would you still do it if you knew like it was someone you knew was coming? If you knew that I was going to come?
I actually did ask this at work. What is your threshold for the people that are allowed to come? Siblings, to just family relations, to colleagues that you'll see the next day. I don't know, ex-partners even.
Well, ex-partners, I mean, come on.
Is there anyone you would discount? And I think it would just stop at immediate family.
So you're saying if I wanted to come down and draw you naked, like you wouldn't mind?
No.
You'd go ahead with it?
I think it would be fine.
Okay.
What's yours?
I wouldn't family. But then no family member's going to be like, hey, can I come down? Can I come check you out? Like, that'd be pretty weird.
You say that, but at the same time, did you have a pole fitness, what do they call it in uni? Like society?
Mm-mm.
So we had that, and it was basically, I don't want to call it pole dancing because it wasn't pole fitness, as they would all preach. But it's basically the same thing. You are a bit seductive as you show your skills with the pole. And there was competitions, uni versus uni. And to the finals, it was a big center stage, and you bring your family. Now, me as a parent, I don't know if I would actually want to support or watch that. Support maybe, but watch that.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I would say the nudity is more.
Nudity is worse. But at the same time, we're talking like 18-year-olds, if not 17-year-olds. That's just weird to me.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say no to family, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I guess like, yeah, friends or whatever. Yeah. I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't like invite them. I wouldn't be like, hey, come on down. Check me out. Here's a taster. See what you're missing?
Yeah. If you want a teaser, just come to the work the work toilet and you can take a look.
But yeah, I probably wouldn't do it. I would be too nervous about certain things happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the one at the Ballon place is like a circle around you. It's not like a stage facing forward. So like, regardless, my eyes are gonna be on somebody.
It's always gonna be like that.
No, some of them are just like a stage, and they just like draw from what they see.
Whenever I've seen it before, it's always been like
all around.
All around. Like you just set up. They go in the middle of the room, and then you just set up wherever you like, basically.
Like a dead body, and it's like the chalk.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, that's big. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Looking forward to it.
I mean, respect. Yeah. I mean, we haven't gone through with it yet.
Yeah.
I believe you will, though. I believe you will. So fair enough. I haven't been going to the gym. I'm not planning on getting naked in front of anyone I don't know. I mean, not planning on it. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Who knows what could happen? Who knows?
We both have YouTube channels, and that's the whole purpose.
We're really getting desperate for views.
I'm telling you, it's the key.
Yeah, it might be a switch to Pornhub at that point. Let's see. What have I been doing this week, though? I booked a trip to Barcelona. That's pretty sweet. Looking forward to that.
Nice.
I played a ton of Minecraft. I got hooked. I realized it's mainly a kid's game, but
is this PewDiePie's fault?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, by the way, PewDiePie so they were saying the other day on, I think
CNN.
It was either the Hit Pause. Yes. Wait a minute. That's this podcast. It was either the H3 podcast or the Cold Ones podcast, which is the Max Mofo one. They were talking about PewDiePie and just saying that guy was born for YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's so
no, but you would say the same about Jake Paul. Now, hear me out. In terms of
No.
He is that's how he thinks. There's a difference between made for YouTube and good for YouTube.
No, but that's the thing.
Content machine.
PewDiePie is the whole package. That's why.
Okay, whole package.
His personality is good for YouTube. People like him, follow him, find him entertaining. But he's just insane on the work. No one else, including Jake Paul and all those guys, no one else is as consistent by far. Jake Paul and Logan were making videos every day for 2 years?
Barely.
PewDiePie has been making videos every day for 6 years more.
Yeah, and not just because, Jake and Logan started late, but even people who did, like Niga Higa, he's been around since YouTube began. Yeah. He slowed down, but here we have PewDiePie. It was day one.
Exactly. No one has had the same consistency posting videos, and also the same consistency in terms of popularity. There's ebbs and flows. There's certainly time. If you look through his videos, there's times where it's his videos, his views dip and stuff. But then he just decides one day to start playing Minecraft, and his views are insane at the moment. He's 10 million per video, and before that, he was on between 4 and 6 million per video.
Yeah.
And no more. Now it's consistent. Every single one ends up on trending, usually the gaming trending page, but sometimes actual trending. And it's just he's just killing it. He is a machine. He's a YouTube machine. He was born for it.
Yeah, which is why he's number one. Let's be honest. T-Series is not trending. Mm-hmm. He is because
maybe they are trending in India,
locally,
to be fair.
Yeah. But he's just like you said, the whole package.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's what everyone should really aspire to be.
Yeah, and he's done it all. He's done all the controversies, all the
and he's come
bad
back
stuff, all the good stuff, and he's just consistent. He doesn't do anything crazy. It's just him. It's no I'm going to do some massive overproduced thing. He's done some little shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just him.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Because I know we're going to talk about KSI in a bit. You see those YouTubers who they did their funny skits and then they just try and go out and do some movie kind of production. But not that PewDiePie is not branching out of his comfort zone, but he's just remained a YouTuber.
Yes,
that's what the platform was for. It wasn't for movies.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll kind of come to it. But KSI is he's not really a YouTuber anymore.
He's a guy trying to figure himself out.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have a video of the week?
I do have a video of the week.
Okay,
I don't know if you're gonna like this video of the week. Mm-hmm. My video of the week is, and I was really desperate for it.
Yeah.
Is Ninja's press conference.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
not because the video is good.
It was
kind of funny.
It was pretty interestingly done.
So Ninja is a streamer who used to be on Twitch, the most popular
Fortnite streamer.
Yeah, Fortnite streamer.
He's been in the news in all kinds of places. He's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, he's definitely what all the kids are watching. And recently he's left Twitch to join Microsoft's streaming platform. He's still on YouTube, where he posts his clips. 20 million subs, no big deal. So he recently left Twitch and he made a video of him basically announcing it in like a press conference, and you know, it was kind of funny. The part that got me was definitely the Red Bull bit.
Yeah. It just cuts to a Red Bull fridge asking a question,
it's in deep silence. It's like, oh yeah, that's a good question. Anything else? But the only reason why I bring it up is I do like that when you are aware that you are peaking in the competitive market, and also people are not watching you as much, why not mix it up and get paid for it? Plus, Microsoft, even though they haven't announced how much they're giving him, the fact that we know Ninja in his prime would get $500,000 a month, him moving there is a good time now, because they will definitely give him a consistent salary versus relying on donations and stuff like that.
So it's actually interesting because like he was huge. They were talking about this on the H3 podcast the other day, but apparently at his peak he had something like 250k subs, as in like not so as in paying monthly subs.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Which is you can do on Twitch. And also having Amazon Prime, like you get one free sub a month, but he still gets paid for that.
Yeah.
So I was reading an article about this as well, but went from 250k as peak to now something around like 20 to 25k, something like that.
Yeah.
Which is a huge loss. Like that's like 90% down.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, he does scream as somebody who doesn't really float or need his money to fulfill a persona, but he is losing money regardless, and he is aware of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
like that would hurt a lot of other people.
The thing is, it's the same with lots of people, with other YouTubers and other Twitch streamers. If you're only playing a certain game,
oh man, tell me about it. And like,
the game loses popularity, you lose popularity.
And it's not even a game that's long lasting. Like if it was like a World of Warcraft person, maybe it could last longer, but everyone knew Fortnite would have its time where it's just no more.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's interesting.
Or that other people get good at the game.
Yeah. So it must be just like, okay, look, my fan base is dying right now on Twitch. How can I secure myself some money? And yeah, maybe they're giving him a certain amount.
A nice amount.
Oh yeah, they're giving him a decent amount. Yeah, because that's actually going to bring people to that platform.
Yeah,
but I've not actually tried Mixer.
I went on it and I couldn't even create an account because I need an Xbox Live.
What?
Yeah, so it's like, I know Microsoft want it for their whole like Windows or Xbox kind of exclusive thing, but it's not even a platform I can join.
Why not? You can join it.
Well, I tried, and it was like, can you link your what do you call it? Your Xbox or your Windows Live to it? So
just just make an account. I don't understand what's the issue.
Well,
like I've got an Xbox account.
Well, yeah, but then isn't that like already just adding a little branch? Like with Twitch, you don't have to create a Twitch email account. You know what I mean? Or with YouTube, you don't have to have a Google one, do you?
Well, yeah, with YouTube, you have to have a Google account. It has to be Google.
I have seen people create it with a Hotmail.
Oh, with like a email. Oh, yeah, but I think then it just links it to a Google account or something. But either way, you're still just creating one account. You're creating an Xbox account and logging into Mixer.
I know, that was a barrier.
As opposed to really? It just sounds like you're doing it wrong, to be honest.
Well, no, it's like maybe creating one. I just felt like I had to, join. I just wanted to see, you couldn't even view. No, you can view, but I couldn't.
What's the problem?
Couldn't. I didn't feel like I could join the community without like cutting a bit of blood for them. I know it's just an email account, but I just did not want to.
Hang on. It's not an email account.
Well, like Xbox, it needed me to have a Hotmail or an Xbox Live, which I guess
the Xbox Live you just make with whatever email address you want
without an Xbox.
Well, yes. What?
Oh, you can't do that with PlayStation. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not. The Xbox is just like, I don't have an Xbox.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, scratch all that because David's just doing it wrong.
Hey, how was I supposed to know?
Shout it out. David Cousins doesn't know how to log into websites.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I got my video of the week.
Uh-huh.
Now, we were speaking about consistent YouTubers. or people that were like born for YouTube, and iDubbbz, I would say, is one of them. Okay, so we've done a whole episode about him before, and whilst like he doesn't post nearly as often as PewDiePie does, like he sometimes goes months without posting anything. It's like it's where he belongs, YouTube, and he's like very good at making the stuff that he does. And it's all kind of interesting and different. Like he's constantly doing different things, but they're all like on platform things. So KSI is doing like, oh yeah, I want to do music now. I want to do a movie now. I want to, do some other thing now. Whereas his is like, iDubbbz is like, okay, I'm doing something new, but it's still me.
Yeah.
And it plays to my strengths, and it also like fits the platform.
Yeah, it's an iDubbbz video. Whereas KSI's ones, which again we'll get into, it's like, did you have to make this, or who made you make this?
Yeah. But okay, so he just out of nowhere released this like almost hour-long video. It was like 50-something minutes, called Full Force, and it's a mini documentary about another YouTuber. This guy called Airsoft Fatty, who's a really strange guy. I think he's not even that big. I think he's like maybe he's like 50 or 100k subs, or at least he was before this. He's obviously gained some.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's insane. It's so completely different to everything else iDubbbz ever made, ever. And it was so well shot. It was like not flashy. It was still very YouTube style, but like had some, storytelling and things. Like he had someone helping him produce it and stuff, like another YouTuber, I think.
Yeah.
And and it's just this like mini documentary. It's funny. It's really kind of tongue in cheek. It's kind of offensive in places, and it's just like interesting. This guy that he's documenting is interesting as well. It's just like,
which is good.
Weird guy, very weird guy with a lot of very weird friends.
But I gotta ask, is he commentating from afar, or does he actually interact with him? Did he go to him?
Yeah, no, he went to him. Okay, he spent like a few days with the guy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He's like interviewing him, taking a tour
You're
of
really
the house.
making this sound like Shane Dawson.
It kind of is like, in a way, that kind of vibe, but none of that over dramatic sort of stuff.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, exactly. And this video, again, almost an hour long, from this guy who, I mean, he's big, but he's only on 7.5 million subs. And it's already hit it's already hit 7.5 million
which is
views
really good
on the video. Which
after
is
like 5 days of this recording.
Yeah, with it's an hour-long video. Hour-long videos don't do as well. It's a fact. But yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it. Just yet again, it's like, I've come out, do something completely different, and boom. I kind of put him. It's kind of in a similar way that Jontron does things. Like Jontron was come out of nowhere with something really creative, different, and interesting, and just like, this is well done.
Yeah.
It's different because iDubbbz definitely has like an edgy kind of scrappy sort of style to everything. But yeah, definite recommendation. Check out a bit. It's just an interesting like little documentary about this weird kid who makes videos with lightsabers.
Nice.
It's like this it's strange. It is strange, but interesting.
Thank you for setting the record on recommending the longest video so far.
Yeah.
My next week already confirmed. I'm gonna recommend a movie on YouTube.
Whoa, seriously, a YouTube Premium movie?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my goodness. That is not a good recommendation. I'm already telling you in advance, don't watch whatever he's going to say next week. Well, that brings us neatly to the man of the hour, the man of the episode, KSI. He is the biggest British YouTuber.
Ooh, is he?
I am certain, yes.
I don't know what Zoella's got. Actually, she does not have 20.
I mean,
no, that she doesn't.
So KSI, he's got 22 now.
Not to mention 2 channels as well.
Yeah, 2 channels, and the second channel has like 7 or 8 or 9, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of backstory. He's from Watford. I had no idea.
Really?
I had no idea because I was trying to remember Gordon Ramsay, who we covered last week, and I didn't know he was from Scotland.
Yeah. It's a big part of Gordon Ramsay. I knew that.
I don't even sense the accent.
No, he doesn't have the accent. No, he doesn't.
No. But KSI, he's done well. Like British YouTubers, I will say, obviously in comparison, are not as well known or spread like wildfire when it comes to subscribers, but he has done pretty well.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Like the American ones do better, I guess, because there's just more people watching YouTube in America. I mean, fair enough.
That is true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But okay, so firstly, how do we describe KSI? Basically, he is this British guy. He's I'm not going to talk about his personality, so I'm just going to start getting insulting already. But he started off basically making like FIFA type videos.
Yeah, from like 2008 to like 2013, which is a big gap to just have that one, which suited the old YouTube. You just like play a game and talk about it.
Yeah.
With no real effort.
Yeah,
For him.
Yeah, exactly. And then he was kind of started doing more like vlogs and things as well.
Yeah, and skits and more
skits,
Yeah, more closer to what YouTube started to become.
Yeah. That's actually a fair point. It kind of went with
That was the year, where you would do those kind of
skits. I remember when skits were like big on YouTube.
Yeah.
He never did it. Did he ever do any pranks? Did he get on that craze?
I wouldn't say pranks like what we know, old school pranks. His was more like, I'll go into public and ask really stupid questions so that they get confused as to why is somebody asking me these questions.
Okay, that's kind of a prank.
Yeah, but not like
not very good one.
Yeah, not the old school prank of like, like pretending. There was no illusion to what he was doing. He was just in public, basically.
Got you. And these days he barely posts, but he's basically focusing on his music, right?
Yeah. I will say though, he is at that time, not in everyone's, clearly not PewDiePie's, but not in every YouTuber's life cycle, where I think he's like not over YouTube, but he's definitely not giving it attention. Not because he's giving other stuff attention, but he's just like meh about it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I actually get that vibe as well. So it's as if he's sick of YouTube and he wants to do different things, and he's sort of trying, or has been trying, to break into new things. Like he made a movie. He didn't make a movie. He starred in a movie. He's like been trying to do his music and stuff. His music's, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry if anyone likes KSI, okay, but his music terrible. It's terrible.
Out of YouTubers who make music,
okay, all right, it's okay. I'll give you that.
It's listenable.
It's fine.
No, it's not. No, that was close.
No, it isn't terrible. It's listenable.
There's definitely worse.
It's a hell of a lot better than Jake Paul's.
Yeah,
it's better than a lot of Logan's.
Although this guy's doing a full-on album. So I will say, it was actually this year. I was trying to find reviews about how his tour went, but he did a whole UK tour and he did a couple of places in Europe. I know he did like Amsterdam and maybe Belgium or whatever.
Okay, nice.
So I did want to know how that tour went, but credit for doing it in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as coming in as a YouTuber, even if you're as arrogant as him, like it's kind of. But most recently, he was famous for actually fighting in a boxing match. Logan Paul.
Right, that's true.
That was big. That was a huge event, actually. Man, I actually missed that. That was such a fun thing to watch. I give
them credit, despite how cringy it led to that build-up.
Yeah.
That it is still a revolutionary thing for YouTube.
Yeah. So basically right now, we mentioned he has more than one channel. So he also features in this, how do I call it? Like a troupe of YouTubers, like a little group of them.
Little Team 10-y.
Yeah, it is. They're called the Sidemen. They have a YouTube Premium show, and they also have their own.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. They also have their channel, and they basically just do. It's like 7 of them, just a bunch of guys like doing challenges with each other, bantering around. It's kind of, they're all quite big YouTubers in their own right.
Yeah, and if you like any of them, I think it's done the Team 10 formula better than Team 10 because it's like, it's consistent. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
It's got loads of characters that I don't personally enjoy, but other people probably do, which just helps everybody's growth.
Yeah, and it feels like they've been more consistent in the members.
Yeah,
as in, like,
no one's coming in and out.
Yeah, exactly. They're basically the same members. Like, they're all pretty big. KSI is the biggest.
Which he makes everyone know about.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
Every Sidemen video.
He, like, love him or hate him, like, you cannot not admit that KSI is an arrogant guy.
And like in an old man kind of way, because he's still not making videos to prove.
Yeah, and it's like he posts on the Sidemen channel like a few days ago, and he's coming in with I'm rich and famous, and it's like, well, yeah, but you're also not doing anything.
Yeah, he's basically working off YouTube pension.
Yeah, it is. It's like, well, yeah, but you're retired. Like, what do you? Yeah, okay. I mean, it still kind of counts, but
like everything we're talking about today. We're judging the today KSI. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he's done whatever grind you want to call it back in the day 5 years ago where he posted loads and loads of videos. If he did. Well, I wouldn't say he did.
I actually got to say, like, it doesn't even seem like consistent.
He just milked his British fame. Right or wrong reasons, but now this KSI is very washed up.
I wish like the Sidemen would just call him out on that and just be like, when another time when he's like, I got loads of money. And they're like, but what are you doing besides this video right here, right now?
Exactly.
But so he's got Sideman stuff. He's also got his main channel, which is mainly focused on his music, actually.
At this point, yeah.
It's actually he's even set it up in a way that makes it difficult to find his normal uploads, which is super annoying. But forgetting that, he also has like a vlog channel, which he says he doesn't care about, and that's basically the only one he posts on.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a vlog channel, though. It's just the channel he posts more, like, his face reacting to stuff.
Yeah, so he does, like, a lot of Reddit videos where he just reviews memes and that kind of thing.
Yeah, very PewDiePie-ish, wannabe-ish kind of thing.
But even that, when we say that's the more recent, like, even that, he posted about a month ago, and he's... before that, he posted like 2-3 months ago. Every video I watched, all the most recent ones, he's like, all right, guys, I'm finally back. I'm coming back at it. I'm going to start making videos again. Like, I'm sorry I've been away. And then the next video, 2 months later. Right, guys, I know I said that. I'm back again. Hey, this time for real.
KSI fans will be telling you, "Oh, that's just a joke."
Like, bro, he keeps going on like, "Oh, I don't have time." I mean, I don't really know like what else he's actually doing. He's got the music, okay,
and that's all I hear.
And some secret projects in the work, he says,
as he mumbles.
But at the same time, you can't make a Reddit video where you literally review Reddit memes
and you don't
for 10
really
minutes.
Review. We just see you laugh or not.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And just you get someone else to edit for you already, I'm sure. So like, what? I don't understand what the problem is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not trying to put down the work of a YouTuber or like what he's doing, because I'm sure he's got a lot on. I'm sure he's got a lot of other projects, a lot of other focuses. You know, he's essentially the head of a business in a way. Yeah. Big YouTubers, essentially, that's what they are. But
I think he has been if that's what he is focusing on, I think he's been watered down by it. Like a lot of other people manage their other businesses without letting it stress on their main thing.
And they also realize like this is where my fame came from. This is where my biggest fans are. Like let's say you're making
Sidemen's not even that big of a channel.
Yeah. Like let's say you're making merch or you're making music or you're making movies or something in addition to YouTube. The people, your biggest fans, aren't the ones buying, aren't the ones that have just somehow found your clothing brand, aren't the ones who have just somehow like watched your movie without knowing about you. They're the ones that have been following you since you were a small channel and are now interested in your music and stuff as well. So you got to understand and realize like you owe them something.
Yeah,
like you do.
And we talked about this in Mr. Beast. Like if some of this is causing you stress, you're a guy with money, as you clearly state. Just delegate it. Delegate the stuff out of creativity. As simple as that.
Just stay in touch. Stay in touch. Like even if it's a little mini video, just saying, "Hey, what's up?" I don't know. It just
maybe the bigger projects is him trying to reunite his brother and him.
Oh god, yeah. So there was that big controversy. I don't know. It was going on a while. Just him and his little brother arguing. I'm not even gonna go into it. It's so
it's so boring.
It's so.
I think we probably talked about it in previous.
I mean, I honestly don't think KSI is a good person, like, at all. He doesn't seem like a nice person. He seems super arrogant in his videos. He's always making some comment about, like, women and how he's famous or with money, or like, yeah, I just show off my Instagram and like then I can, whatever I want to.
That Sidemen video that I think it's called Blind Dating or whatever, which we'll link. That one just pretty much says who he is.
Yeah, he's just basically doesn't
every
say
answer to his blind date.
He doesn't say anything interesting. He's just like, I just be who I am because I'm rich and famous.
Describe our first date. Just take you wherever you want. Okay.
Yeah. I'm rich, by the way.
Yeah, in case you didn't get that.
Yeah, and then he's just arrogant. He's always making this kind of thing. I gotta say, I don't like him. I don't find his videos interesting.
You never see it from start to finish. I'll give you that.
I mean, yeah, I can't.
There's one video I watched from start to finish, but it wasn't long. It was like 3 minutes.
Oh, that doesn't count. Come on.
What?
I watched a 3-minute video of his as well.
Did you?
Probably, yeah. Maybe.
Okay, his most popular video, by the way, that isn't a music video, is just a crossbar challenge where him and his friends are just, I think it was like 5 years ago, just shooting. It's got 52 million views. They're just like kicking the ball, trying to basically hit the crossbar, kind of like a skill football channel would do.
Sounds kind of...
it's not actually that funny. I don't know how it got that many views, but I think that kind of describes, again, 5 years ago, one of his, like, it would trend here and people just watch it. I think that's honestly how it works.
Yeah. And it just snowballs, like, over time. Like, really?
Yeah, I don't think. He's not talking to the camera. It's just them laughing every time they attempt it.
Really? Yeah. And they're just kicking the ball at the goal.
Basically. So the video I did
YouTube was easy back in the day.
It was so easy. The video I did kind of laugh was it's where he's playing the saxophone in a gold what do you call it, like one piece suit.
What?
It's called Black Epic Sax Guy.
But yeah, I haven't seen the video, but I've heard of the video. It is
pretty funny. It's simple. It's a skit.
Okay.
But he's just going all around playing that same tune, but it's kind of addictive. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay, fine.
We gotta give him some positives.
All right, we'll be linking some of these videos, by the way, in the description of the episode. Okay, well, I mean, what's your like overall verdict on KSI?
Oh yeah, never subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, to me, again, I don't like him as a person. I can see why he's kind of gotten popular.
Can you respect it?
Like, it's a certain style of humor and things. Like, you know, I get it. It's got generally sort of broad appeal, and there's some qualities of him like that I do like, as in he doesn't try to censor himself. You know, he is himself, and I do appreciate
he has 10% self-awareness, and when it shows, it's really nice.
Yeah, actually, so he mentioned he was in a movie called Laid in America. Looks terrible, got terrible reviews. And he showed the trailer for it, and then at the end he's like, yeah, come at me. You're gonna say it's a terrible YouTube movie? Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Say it. Put it in the comments. Yeah. I want to hear it. It was like, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know? But again, like, he's unapologetic for who he is, which makes him, a bit arrogant, but also I appreciate the honesty. Like, I hate fake YouTubers. You know this about me.
At least, it's like when we talked about rice gum, you know?
Yeah.
Like, at least we know what we're getting.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's clear about it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Don't watch me.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I'm not a big fan.
No, I would not. This is the first and last time I've watched a KSI video.
Really?
I did it just for research.
I've watched like a couple back when he was fighting Logan. Not full things, just like a little like clips, like who's this guy, what's he saying, whatever. But okay, anyway, I think that wraps us up for episode number 59. Be sure to subscribe. Episode number 60, the season finale. By the way, the way we do seasons, like, there will be another episode after that, but like, this is like a season finale, so it's a big deal. I promise.
But yeah, we totally know what it's about as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Make sure to subscribe. iTunes, anywhere you get your podcasts, Google Play Podcasts, whatever Android one you're using. I use Player FM. I just go straight to SoundCloud.
I'm
just rambling now. Anyway, Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next week.
Can't wait.